Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman or God, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to sage Narada, and all the sages and saints, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. So today we will be covering Sutra number 12 from the Narada Bhakti Sutras, chapter 1, Nature of Supreme Devotion or Parabhakti. Commentary is by my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda ji, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So let's get started. Sutra 12, chapter 1 of Narada Bhakti Sutras. Sutra is Bhavato Nishchayata Dradayarta Urdhvam Shastra Rakshanam. Again, Bhavato Nishchayata Dradayarta Urdhvam Shastra Rakshanam. Meaning, let him protect the scriptures even after his spiritual conviction is firmly established. Meaning, the teaching that an established devotee goes beyond virtue and vice should not lure an aspirant into actions prohibited by the scriptures. So even though he is beyond pleasure and pain, beyond virtue and vice, and he has advanced to a senior level of supreme devotion, he should not contradict the scriptures in any case. An aspirant must still be protected from the manifold snares of Maya. So this is the holy journey, and therefore it requires constant dedication and sincerity. So Sage Narada here points out the importance of good actions by stating that even at the threshold of spiritual enlightenment, or having actually attained the highest state of devotion, the scriptures and the teachings must not be ignored. For this reason, sages and saints continue to share the teachings with others. An enlightened sage interprets the scriptures through his life and actions, and thus becomes an example for the masses. And this is where they contribute so deeply into the spiritual field and also into this entire world, because they have lived the scriptures. They're just not reading it, they have implemented it, and they have become the teaching themselves. So a sage guards the scripture by making their teachings alive in his personality. An aspirant protects the scriptures by following the teachings under the guidance of a spiritual preceptor. So therefore, in the Sanatan Dharma philosophy, the Guru Shishya Parampara, or the lineage of a Guru to a disciple, becomes so important. And also the scriptures are living documents. They are very, very holy and important for our evolution. So protect, there is a saying in Sanatana Dharma, Dharmo Dharma Rakshitaha. You protect the scriptures and the scriptures protect you. This is why dharma or ethical living is so important in this philosophy. Protect dharma, righteousness, and you will be protected by the mysterious power of dharma. It will take over and protect you. Cling to the scriptures as a child clings to its mother, and you will be led through the gardens of meditation and devotion, finally to the lofty heights of self-realization. So you see, by giving is when you get, by loving is when you receive. Never develop the notion that when you become perfect, you should be able to go beyond the normal standards of good and evil. So even if you could, you must not misguide the masses that would follow your example. So Lord Krishna here gives us two shlokas about this very point, which I will cover with you. So one is shloka number 21 from chapter number 3 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It says, Yadda charati shreshthastat tat devataro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. Meaning that however an enlightened or a spiritual person behaves, others follow his example also, and whatever he shows as evidence becomes an ideal for the people, general masses to follow. So there is a special importance on people with spiritual inclinations and titles, that they should not just be superficial, they have to be very, very authentic and very real, because whatever guidance they will give will be followed by others. That is chapter 3, shloka number 21. And then another example is in chapter number 17, shloka number 24, specifically about the scriptures. It says, Tasmat shastram pramanam te karya karya vyavasthitau ज्ञात्वा शास्त्र vidhanoktam karma kartu miharhasi. So then God says, so इसलिए तेरे लिए इस कर्तव्य और अकर्तव्य की व्यवस्था में शास्त्र ही प्रमाण है. Therefore, for you, go to the scriptures when in doubt between what I should or should not do ethically, what is ethical, what is unethical. Whenever you are in doubt, although your consciousness gives you the answer most of the times, but if you are in such a different dilemma, then go to your guru or go to the scriptures, because they will guide you properly. ऐसा जानकर तू शास्त्र विधि से नियत कर्म ही करने योग्य है. Once you know that, then you follow the scriptures and do only the prescribed karmas, the karmas that the shastras enjoin you or do not forbid you. They give you proper authorization and authority to do. And when you are following this, you are also following the path of dharma, because the scriptures are authentic, and they are thousands of years, timeless actually. They are timeless, but even if we say thousands and thousands of years old, that's okay. The idea for us is to learn from these deep scriptures, deep mysteries, and to evolve, but do it with humility and with love. So this is the end of this sutra. We will cover sutra number 13 tomorrow. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.